Okay, here's a video for the 5 competitors of the King Shield. Just a quick run through. You guys know what all the events are. This is the beautiful heavy belt that's going to the champion. It is absolutely stunning. You can see how thick and heavy this is. Right. Now obviously it's prestigious only, invitation competition takes place on the 11th of May. There's 6 various steel bending snapping events to completed on that day by the 5 competitors. And the winner will get the belt, and the second and third will get medals, which are new medals as well. Now on the day, if you want to weigh in, everything's done on the day, so you can have a newspaper there for the weigh-in and have a newspaper, a dated newspaper from that day for each of the events, so you can do them all through the day. I'd probably, if it was me, I'd have 30 minutes between each one, 20 minutes just to get my head around, but it's up to anybody in that day. Send me all the videos, all the info. So everybody's got their parcels now. As I said at the beginning of each video, you'll show a dated newspaper from that day. For bends that are not fully done to required distance, then the angle will be measured by me from a quality photo. So the video of your bending, snapping will all be done, especially from the bending really. And if you haven't got the full distance of the bend, place it on something that's visually good, just a floor or something that I can get and then put it down there and snap a quality photo from above. Send me that. From that, I will try to ascertain the angle with my digital angle finder. If it's really on a shallow bend, then for example something like this, or even this one's even more shallow. You can just roll it there and see when the thing raises up, which is just about there. You can see on that side. So you could take a photo. I can see it's probably a penny's height there, but this one would be obviously higher. So as long as I get a photograph, I'll try to get that exact degree. This is very accurate. If something's so close I cannot tell between athlete A and athlete B, then that'll be a draw. So obviously that points will be. But it's pretty straightforward. So obviously if you bend the thing to the distance, then it's done on that time that you take. So event 1, all this info has been sent to you anyway, but it's the brace bend. It's a 16mm by 23 inch, 249 kilo bar. It's very, very tasty. Will all of you bend it? No idea. You've got 5 minutes, the same rules, you can bend over knee, leg, everything else, but not the feet or the floor. 1 wrap on each side, no wrist wraps allowed, the usual rules, and you bend it to a complete U. So you've got 5 minutes. So obviously if you bend it in 2.5 minutes, your time is 2.5 minutes for a full bend. If you only get it to bend it to say this, then I will measure not full bend, but bent to, well, it looks about 30 degrees. The second one is obviously the shorter bar, the spike stand style. It's 14mm by 14 inch, 242. Once again, 5 minutes, same principle, full bend to U. Great. Then I'll be looking at your time. If you're not getting a full bend in, once again, I'll be measuring it to whatever distance. So that's that. Then we go to 2 unbraced bends. These time limits are 30 seconds on each. It's a reverse bend. And you've got the grade 8, which comes in at 204. Everybody knows how to do reverse bend. You've got 30 seconds, as many hits as you want. Jed Johnson thumb grabs allowed. Keeping away. To a visual line. Like that. All the rules, you know guys how to. And it's to a 40-degree bend or above. And that's a full. So you have to decide when you kind of feel like you've got the bend, and then you stop it. Now, the same as the other ones, if everybody sort of like thinks before the bend starts, 3, 2, 1, go, you know, either the camera person or you can say that, then I know when to start the watch. And if you go, oh, done, then we know your time. Otherwise I will take it when you looks like you've stopped it, okay? If you don't give me a time countdown. Once again, I'll do my best there. Unbraced is like that. Once again to 40 degree, single wrap on each side, touching in the middle for the 2 unbraced ones. So you're not touching in the middle for the brace bends. All these rules have been sent here. We come to the 5th event, brace snap. So unless you've worked hard so far, now you've got a 12mm by 21.5 inch, 101 kilo bar to snap. You've got 20 minutes. Same rules, you know, pad there, either taped on or, you know, with a knee wrap, just like normal. You want it tight because you don't want that thing to move. It doesn't help you. So make sure that's tight. Make sure your wraps are tight, and then, you know, knee pull, legs far open, open. If you say 3, 2, 1, go, and then snapped, and that's as straightforward as it gets. And then the final one, just in case you're not quite tired enough, is snapping the grade 5 while lying on the floor. Cannot be once again bent by the feet or the floor. Wraps are the same wraps for everything. Time starts and you start. Once again, useful to have a 3, 2, 1. And for the duration of the bend, you'll lie on your back. You'll probably need to raise that leg up. I'll just show you. There's videos. I've got all the videos, so you've seen them all anyway. But I kind of I do a reverse to start, crush, open, crush, open, and then it will snap. For any, as I said, for any records you guys want to go for, just scale yourself in on calibrated scales, and that would be great with the newspaper. And I think that's about it. Any extra, I'll send links to you guys. And best of luck in a few weeks' time. It's May the 11th, so 3 weeks, I think. 4 weeks? 3 weeks.